So the month of May. How do I feel about the month of May? Uh, First week of May, I was so busy working, I couldn't even do YouTube videos. So I did a Joker takeover that made me do like 8 videos in 3 days. I moved apartments, which nobody ever in the history of the world was like, I love moving. And if you've ever said that, you should be checked. We need to test you to see if you're a psychopath. And then the tunes, no. So, was May a good month? Spoiler alert, I don't think so. Let's get into it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Brian here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm gonna just give you my feelings on the month of May. My intro might have been a little bit harsh, but I'm not exactly positive on the month of May. You know what, that's not fair. Maybe that's not fair, and I'll get into this video. But before we get into any of that, I drop DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Also, be sure to enter for the Riddler's Heist. Go ahead and solve that puzzle down at the bottom. I had a whole tutorial that gave you like a massive hint to how to solve that puzzle, so check that out. Also, coming up this week, I'll go ahead and let you guys know, I'm gonna do a Parasite in-depth guide. You have week 2, you have week 14, the final week of the free-to-play account, and then you have, Parasite and Steel. Those in-depth guides are coming this week. So, but in any case, I'm gonna go ahead, oh, and also, the June preview is coming out. I have a lot of stuff to drop this week, but I'm only dropping 3 days a week. What am I gonna do? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into May. May was a bit, honestly, I don't even know how to feel about May. Because first off, let's go ahead and just get into the tunes as my phone is like, I don't wanna work anymore. Let's go ahead and get into the tunes. Ursa. Now Ursa, I feel like she could be good in PvE, not so much in PvP. There's certain things that you got to put around her in order to do what you're probably going to bring her in for, which is to take care of Spectre. She does do very well at punching under awareness. Let me go ahead and get to that legendary point. Damage dealt ignores shields and awareness. That is awesome when you're dealing with Spectre. If you can get her to give herself enough empowered strength ups, or if you can give her some empowered strength ups, I'm not even bringing any more of this stuff out because I'm just not. I put it this way. I think she's gonna be okay mid-game. Early game, because of the way her kit is built, the IM weapon, the Phantom Zone Dweller, like taking her 70-11, doing the Abinsur thing. Like I think her full potential is reached when she's like maxed out or ringed out on all of her abilities, which means you have to take, I think it's like 62, 64, where you can finally get like that last ability. So you don't have to go full 70-11, you can go like 64-10. But I think that's when she's gonna meet her true full potential, and then bump her way up to like a B tier character. The way that she's playing now, she's okay at best. I'm not exactly thrilled about how she works, but I did figure out that this whole duration thing that she has on her empower strength ups are so that she can stack empower strength ups throughout the course of a battle, which means like around, you know, turn 5, she's gonna be a monster, but for the first 4, I mean, she just gets gradually better. So like, I'm not a huge fan. Definitely not for PvP. I think she's more for PvE, but you know, what do I know? She is, I mean, in my view, she's C. She's a C tier too. But I can see somebody saying B, I can't rock with it. So anyway, there's Ursa Plus. Also, side note, the filter doesn't work on her. So I don't know exactly what they're trying to do or what they're trying to say about her, but yeah, it's confusing. Anyway, moving on, we're gonna go ahead and go to next, and I have to be completely frank, I'm gonna do an in-depth guide. Here's the thing, I did that free-to-play kind of is Ursa worth it? And I don't know if I want to do an in-depth guide on her. Like I think I'm missing like 2 gears off of her that I could get like today, I believe. But I'm not 100% convinced that she's worth it. I don't think she's really that great. However, if you guys want me to, I'll do an in-depth guide on her. Put it in the comment section below. But this will be like, if you're looking at like how does she perform, my free-to-play, is she worth it? It kind of gives you that indication. But if you're still like, okay, no, I need more information, dude, like really, then maybe I'll do that in-depth guide. I feel like there's other tunes that would give you more value that I could do an in-depth guide on. But anyway, or maybe I'm just being very pessimistic about her. Mongol. Now I got Mongol, to be completely frank. I got him this morning. And no, wrong. Last week. I got him last week. I've been ringing him out. I have been leveling him up. I like him. I like him a lot. I think he has a lot of potential. I still need to experiment with him more. There's definitely going to be an in-depth guide coming out on Mongol, not this week since I have so many other things to get to. And I want to play with him a little bit more first before I really give you guys an in-depth guide. But I think he's good. He's solid. I was able to get him to work with Donna Troy for that awareness ability that I was really looking for, which was Ringmaster. Damage, a 75% chance to apply awareness to all teammates. I was running him with Darkside and Donna Troy. He was using that A1 out of turn. She was still giving everybody awareness based on converting their buffs into awareness. And it worked well. I liked what it was looking like. I'm gonna put some more rings into him as soon as I'm done with this video. I don't wanna do it now because I wanna kind of like read through and evaluate, but I do like Mongol. I think of the new tunes, he was the best one. Well, I mean, and he should be. He's the one who was the siege tune, but I do like him a lot. And I only have him L2. That's the other thing. I can't wait to get him L4. Next up on the list is, let me refer to my, no, of course, I'm losing my mind. Actually, I'll talk to him. I'll go to him first before I go to the other. Now, second favorite tune of the month. This is a me thing. Honestly, and let's just be real because you know who the other one is. Connor Kent and Captain Adam had incredible reworks. I love both of them. And today I say Captain Adam is my favorite, but tomorrow it might be Connor. I don't know. Like, they go back and forth. If there was a bright spot to the month, it was Connor Kent and it was Captain Adam. The charge punch is actually underrated versus his super leap. Like, his super leap, putting down those 3 stuns on Spectre. Like, if I felt like, and especially with Mongols, if he's at lead, then the entire team has stun immunity. All 4 of these tunes were geared towards handling Spectre in some way, shape, or form. Did it really work? I'm still seeing a whole lot of Spectre, so probably not as much. I was saying earlier, like at the very beginning of the month, that it looked like he was going, like Connor was going to be the solution to Spectre, but that there was going to be a harder, more harsh, hit coming later. There was going to be a harder counter to Spectre coming later, and I still believe that is coming, but he does well against him. He needs a little bit of help, but he does well against him. Then that ability to stun on the A1 and it'll strike twice if he has 3 strength ups, which he always has strength ups. Absolutely incredible. I love him as a tune. And then moving on to the 4th tune of the month. That was Captain Adam. I'm going to take Connor Kent RB1 and I'm going to take Captain Adam RB1. He has an event coming up in June. I can't wait for it. Well, I'll do it if I can manage to get that many frags. I'll need 410. I'll say 410, but minus 18, so I'll need like 392. But like, I want to take him RB1. I want to take Connor Kent RB1. I already have enough frags to take Connor Kent RB1 thanks to a mistake that I made technically. And then Captain Adam will be next in that list. And the reason I love him so much is because I like to lay down debuffs. That's why I love the Riddler. I don't use the Riddler nearly as much as I would like to given the current meta, but I love using him. And Quantum Field is like a Riddler equivalent type deal where there is molecular manipulation, where passive ability when an enemy hits Captain Adam, 85% chance to apply 2 disease, 2 int ups, 3 agility ups, and then a 50% chance to use Quantum Field, which would then also apply special damage. Apply 3 intelligence downs to all enemies. Also 3 strength downs. I love reading this. It's absolutely awesome. I love this ability. Love him as a tune. I think he's absolutely incredible. So Captain Adam is my favorite tune of the month. If I had to give them tier rankings, I give Connor Kent and Captain Adam both A tier. For me and my style of play, I love them both. Now, moving on. Doomsday, and actually, yeah, all right, so we'll go ahead and do that. Doomsday, I did a guide on Doomsday, and a lot of people told me that I was not being exactly fair, that he is actually a beast against, he's a beast against physical-based raid bosses. I've never used him in that context, and thankfully, today is raid, and before I started, I actually prepared to see, hopefully, I think I got a couple of physical based level 68s. I can take them out with this team I have currently constructed. I could actually probably take them out actually with just Kyle Rayner and Superwoman, which is a video I need to do. But let's go ahead and knock all these people out, and let's go ahead and drop in Doomsday and see if this works. But a lot of people were telling me like mid-game player. Well, some of them might have been in-game. I don't know. Some might have been in-game that if you take Doomsday, that he can solo these raid bosses. So let me go ahead and where are you, bruh? Where you at? There we go. So can he do it? Let's see. And in the meantime, I'll discuss one. Just to review the month, what was up with that raid problem where we couldn't generate, I think it was like we couldn't generate any raid bosses. And then also on top of it, when this week when raid came out, then we weren't able to play PvP for like 12 hours or 18 hours. There's a lot of bug issues that's really bugging the community, and I can understand it. It was bugging me too. I had no idea what was going on. And I was reading on Reddit, somebody actually was like, okay guys, like kind of be easy. They're doing the best that they can, and which is something that I understand 100%. But it feels like some of these issues, I mean, do they not have enough testing going on? I mean, I know that this is like every month they're coming out with new content. And the work that they have to put into the characters themselves is not a small job. I get that 100%. Yo, he's holding his own against old buddy over here now, right? Doomsday's holding his own. I get that it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world to produce all this content, but I don't know what the solution would be. I don't know if it would be more testing. I don't know what their timeline is, i.e. the tunes that are going to come out in September, they're already working on now. I don't know how many months they give you beforehand. I feel like, yo, he's actually doing this damn thing. I didn't believe you guys, man. Y'all were right. But I wished, I mean, maybe just had more beta testers or something, alpha testers even. Like, I wish there was a way for them to, yo, he did it. He did it. I wish there was a way for them to test this stuff more and get through the bugs before they hit, because it's not even me. I have the patience. I don't care. I've been playing this game for I don't know how many years, but long enough for me to have a YouTube channel for a year and a half. Put it that way. And to have been playing for years before I started the YouTube channel. So like, I'm not the guy who's going to disappear on this game. This game has its hooks in me, and there have been a couple of times, like recently actually, where I was like, I think I'm gonna quit. But I didn't, because I do love playing the game, and I love the people who subscribe to this channel. I love you guys. So like, a lot of times when I have the motive, when I'm not feeling it and I want to quit the game, I'll just be like, oh yeah, but my peoples, I got to stick with them. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm worried about the game having so many bugs that newer players who don't have their hooks in that don't have their like, that aren't hooked on the game like I am, will leave. You want new clients. Period. So if you don't have new clients, then slowly but surely the game will die out, because us dinosaurs who are still playing the game, whether I keep playing or not, maybe I keep playing and then I decide, oh, I'm not gonna put any more money into the game. I'm just gonna play with what I have and I'm good to go. I don't have to put any more money into the game. I'm just gonna play it. Okay, there's a loss of revenue right there as people like age out of the game. And then on top of it, you don't have any new people coming in, putting more money into the game. And I understand how this all works. Somebody has to pay the people who are doing the work, and if there's no new money coming in, that's a problem. And what stops new money from coming in? When there's bugs in the game that frustrates new players and they leave. So like, it bothers me when there's like, but with the individual character stuff, I can understand that too, especially if it's like a new character. I can understand like some of the bugs. Some of them aren't massive, but some of them I understand could be incredibly irritating. But the ones where it's like, yeah, raid bosses aren't generating. Yeah, PvP isn't going. Like that's the kind of, freezing somebody out of PvP for a game could lead to just rage quitting and being like, I'm not doing this anymore. And so I would understand if somebody just like was just like, okay, I'm done. And then just didn't come back. So like that does worry me about the game. I hope they get some of that stuff fixed. Hey, if you guys need beta testers and alpha testers, hit me up. I'm down. So that is, and actually, you know what? I'll stunt a little bit and do the Kyle Rayner Spectre combo for you guys. But that's going to be it. So thank you guys for watching all the way through. You guys were so right about Doomsday. I'm absolutely stunned. You guys were right about Doomsday. I thought like maybe he took him out. That's props. That's big. So that means also for that Doomsday event. I hope you guys did get those frags. I hope you guys did collect them. And then, my advice would be level them up. Now stay within your power level ranges, but level him up and then use him in next month's raids, because that is a huge resource, especially for new players. And if you can use Doomsday to get through more than you would have before solo. I did it solo, so imagine if you had a team around him, maybe you would do a bit better, get some more milestones. If you can run them solo, that would be better for you because less animations, less things getting in the way. You can just keep going. But I mean, yo, level them up, use them in raids next month, get some of those awesome resources. But in any case, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.